This ain't real. Hey, Glam babes. T-Glam here. And we back with another video. On today's video, we gonna get high while doing our makeup. I mean, I kinda already started. Probably wasn't a good idea to hit that blunt that hard before I started this intro, huh? But hey, we're here. Whole purpose of this video is to see how well I can do this Christmas look while being high. Don't have a specific one. I just want to make it very festive. Spit bomb. I just want to make it very festive and very bright. I'm not a makeup artist or anything like that. I don't do it professionally. I don't have any classes. I solely do my makeup. I do my mom makeup too, but other than that, I do my makeup. Small disclaimer. This is not for kids under the age of 18. Really not for kids under the age of 21. I do not condone any type of underage activities that's not supposed to be done. Period. Okay? Okay. So with that being said, go back to sparking my jet. No? Okay. So let's get started. Today I'll be using as a pencil. This is a hair store pencil. Something that I've been had is actually getting old. I mean, it's gone. Basically, it's gone. It's by Ruby Kisses. I think I paid $1 for it. I think I paid $1 or $1.99. It's really a lip liner. Yeah. So we're gonna get into that story I was gonna tell y'all about. So I was a senior in high school, so this was 2011, cause yeah, this was right before I graduated. So this was 2011. So it was me, my cousin Nene, my friend K-Shine, and I really called that K-Shine, my friend Tussie, and Kanisha. It was all 4 of us. Nene brother, free my cousin, free my motherfucking cousin, Rashad. Rashad was the big cousin that always had the smoke. I mean, I could call Rashad at any time of the day. First of all, let's get this straight. I was in high school, so not condoning this, but I was 17, about to graduate, so we wasn't buying weed. And I wasn't really smoking like that. So if I got it, I was really getting it from somebody. So I got it from my cousin Rashad. And he was like, okay, he got it. We pulled up. He rolled it up for us. None of us know how to roll, mind you this. So now we in a truck. I had a truck. Truck ain't had no bump on the front of it. I knocked it off, being evil. That's another story, another time. But I still drove that truck around. It was a Toyota Highlander 2007. That was my very first vehicle. Oh my God, what is that in my eye? Like a flake or something. But we got in the truck and we proceeded to ride. So we trying to figure out where we gonna go smoke at. I mean, now I'm gonna use this LA color pencil because I done did the outside of it, and I'm just feeling it's like a little light. It's a dark brown, but it's a little bit lighter. We was just we driving. I'm like, man, where we gonna smoke at? My house was a free zone. We could do anything in my house. Shout out to my mom. Anybody who knows me knows my mama. Like, they know I have that parent that's, as long as I tell her what I'm doing, you know, she preferred me to do it at home than anywhere. But at that point in time, she didn't really know I was smoking. So I wasn't trying to smoke in the house if she was there. And she was there. So we riding around, and I stayed in Old Kings Point. There's an opposite neighborhood right across this, New Kings Point, and they had like these abandoned houses. So I'm like, yo, excuse me. I'm like, we could definitely go park over here. You know, we could go smoke. So we drive over there. We pull back there. We get back there. We smoking. I mean, at this time, we not smoking on no gas. I promise you, we probably was smoking Reggie. Like, I know we was. I know we was smoking Reggie. So, from there, we smoke. Everybody chilling. Me chilling. I mean, this all our first time really like getting high, especially getting high together. Kanisha hit it once, Tessa hit it once. You know, we all hit it. We ain't really inhaling nothing. Out of nowhere, I can't remember. I may be wrong, so one of them got to quote me on this. I don't remember if it was Nene or if it was Kanisha that had the pee. But it was one of them that had the pee. But I told you these houses was abandoned. Now, we in a cul-de-sac. So, every house in that cul-de-sac was abandoned. In that cul-de-sac, none of the grass was cut. So, I'm like, okay, who's gonna go, you know, with that person to pee? So, I'm not going because I don't really fuck with, like, I don't fuck with the grass. I'm gonna sit in the car and I'm gonna wait. Fucked up. So, I forgot which one it was, but they went and used the bathroom. In the midst of that, something happened to where a light clicked in the head. Okay? It clicked. A light clicked. It really did. Because by the time sis made it back to the car, she was on a full trip. Now, mind you, I told y'all, none of us were real smokers. So, for me to say she went on a full trip, I'm using LA color and phone. For me to say she was on a full trip at that moment, that means she was really tripping, right? Like, oh no, I gotta concentrate. I mean, we had really smoked like a nice size goal, whatever, but we didn't know how to smoke. So in my head, I'm like, nobody should be tripping. But if this is how it is, that's what she's going through right now. She's going through a full trip. Because when she gets in the car, she's like looking. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's wrong? So as I'm driving, I'm driving, she's in my lap. Smell my lips. I'm like, bitch, what? I'm like, huh? First of all, I'm driving. Let's not get this confused. I'm driving. This is our first time getting high and I'm driving. Like, so why did you feel the need to trip out right now? Like, I couldn't even understand. But in my head, I'm like, no, this is not real. This isn't real. I'm like, there's no way this is real. There's no way this guy is really behaving like this at this very moment. So all them looking at me like, what the fuck going on? But showing up, she was tripping. So I told this story to tell her, fast forward to I graduate, and me, Kanisha, my cousin Bernicia, and Nene take a motherfucking trip to Lafayette. But I'm like, you know, that first time that happened or whatever, you know, when she tripped out like that, smell my lips. Most stuff happened that night, but I can't really remember. But I can remember vividly what the fuck happened this next time that made me remember why the fuck I should have paid attention the first time. Because, okay, we go to Lafayette, Martin Luther King weekend. I was that person that loved to drive. Like, I had the car, I loved to drive. I had lost the Highlander by then. Hadn't gotten a wreck. Highlander gone. Got a new car. Saturday night on. It ain't new, but it's a 2005 is mine. It's So we get on the road, all us, we rolling, we get out there. My cousin had been staying out there, shout out to Journey. She had been living out there with her kids for like a good 6 months. And I had already went visited out there once before. But this time I was going visiting and I was bringing people and we was like going to like be on the campus and stuff to like link with people that I knew from high school. So my cousin met somebody, name is Chelsea. I love you, Chelsea. She met Chelsea. Chelsea had an apartment at Campus Crossing. On Campus Crossing, if anybody knows how apartment dorm living is, it's either one individual like room, like like a apartment, or it's shared rooms. So like if it's 2 bedrooms, it's 2 occupants in there, but it's like one on either side. So Chelsea had one side, another girl had the other side. So Chelsea was getting ready to go to work. She worked at Little Caesars. But before Chelsea left, these dudes came over there. So, we fresh out of high school. I mean, we really was fresh out of high school. Literally was fresh out of high school. I mean, had only probably been out of high school for like 5 months. And he was still in school. But all of us was like fresh out of school. So we like, oh yeah, we on the college campus. We got the older boys, we got the college boys. Like, we ain't never been around them. When I say the dudes was a vibe. Like, to say you 18 and you really did met these dudes. One of the dudes had a Jeep. The top came off the Jeep. Shout out to Zay. Still cool with Zay to this day. Like, the other dude named Cole Black. That's my partner too. Still cool with him. But literally, just met these dudes. These dudes just met each other. And everybody, they offered to buy liquor. They got smoke. I mean, we went bought food. Because I'm like, fuck that. We could buy food. We went bought food. We straight. We about to have fun. We in her apartment. Chelsea left us in her apartment. She going to work. So, I was about to do this, y'all. Hi. Chelsea was about to go to work. So, Chelsea gone. She leave the key. I'm not paying attention to the whole time. We walking around, we taking pictures, we enjoying ourselves. Nene clutching. And when I mean clutching, she got a bag on her. Put the bag like this. I'm like, why this girl clutching that bag like this? I'm like, what is wrong with her? I'm like, what's wrong with her? I'm like, well, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm not paying attention. Like, I'm asking her what's wrong. She not saying, oh, I'm catching that chill. I don't know why, because the heat on, y'all. But, I asked her, I'm like, you good? She was like, yeah, she good. So, as the day go by, they bought 2 gallons of daiquiri. Now, mind you, in this daiquiri, this is my first time ever having this Everclear. I had never heard of it. But we in Lafayette, we girls from New Orleans. We in Lafayette, we on that Everclear with these country boys. I don't know what this is. We ain't really like from out here. They're a few years older than us, So we just, we trying it. I mean, so, nobody was over there. But we tried it. Man, look how white my fucking forehead is. Okay, so we tried it. But we look back, her cup empty, like, but I'm like, it's a little empty. At this point, I'm looking at it like, she's like, oh, I'm done. But we didn't take the cup and like shake it, but it's empty. In my head, it's empty. So we all go in Chelsea room. We about to hotbox the room. I'm gonna have to go, and I wish I could find these pictures. I really wish I could find these pictures. If I could go through my Twitter and I can find these pictures, they're gonna be right there. And I could show you exactly who all these people is. But in the midst of us being in that room for only a good 30 minutes, it went from us having full-blown fun to her walking out the room and coming back. Y'all, when she came back, ask me what she did. Y'all ask me what she did. I'm going to wait. I'm going to just go ahead on and start doing my color while I'm at it, because I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. But yeah, she came back in, but when she came back in, this is what she do. I'm like, what? She was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, what's wrong? At this point, everybody jumping over her, everybody running out. She screams, ah! I'm like, what's wrong? She was like, she on the ground, she's shaking. She on the ground, she's shaking, y'all. Mind you, once again, told y'all, we is in this people's dorm room. We is in these people's dorm room, okay? Well, apartment, but we is in these people's apartment. First of all, she ran out the door. Let's not get this confused. I keep saying she ran out the front door to begin with. So when she ran back in and she did all that, everybody else ran back out the front door. At this point, I'm not high. I'm not drunk. I'm not anything. I'm sober. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, for real, what's really going on? I mean, my girl is on the ground. Nah, Kanisha didn't leave. Branisha didn't leave. They came back in the door. The boys stood outside the door. They didn't leave us either. So, in the midst of all this going down, she's still like, she's in a, like a full transit state. So I'm asking them, like, what's going on? What y'all gave her? What y'all took? But like, they like, man, if we would have gave her something, y'all would have been tripping too. And I'm like, bitch, you right. So I took Kanisha and Branisha and we went outside. We had to make executive decisions because first and foremost, y'all don't understand what I had to do to get my auntie to let this girl come to begin with. Nobody understand and I don't do eyeshadow. I hate eyeshadow. So I'm just trying to squeeze it. Like, literally, nobody understands. Nobody understands how much and how hard I had to work to get this girl to come. So once my tita did allow her to come, I'm in my head like nothing can go wrong. And in my head, the worst thing I thought could happen is us getting into a fight, man. Not this. Not this. Not this. I'm like, not this. I'm like, not this. So we outside. They're like, what you want to do? I'm like, look, I'm getting the driver's seat. We're going to put her in the back seat. And we're going to drop her off at the hospital. We're going to just come back. They like, how the fuck we going to get in the car? Because I ain't sitting in the back. I mean, they really like... They was clicking out. They was like, bitch, that ain't no good plan. I'm like, well, bitch, you come up with a better one. Because at this point, I ain't the plan maker. At this point, I am not the one to be sitting here trying to make up no plans for nobody else's life besides mine right now. Because, bitch, what is we all doing right now? Tell me what the fuck is we doing? Is this gray or black? Is it green? We're going to just say it's green and we're going to try it. I don't really know, you guys. Oh, bitch, I don't know what that was. We're going to put some orange over it. But I'm like, girl, we got to figure this out. I'm like, we got to calm this down. Okay. I finished with what I think is my eyes. Go back to the story. Yeah, I think I'm doing my eyes. I don't care. I don't do eyeshadow. So, we trying to figure out ways to calm her down because nobody planned for this. Who plans for something like this? This is an out-of-body experience. I mean, this girl is really on the fucking ground, on her knees, crawling around, tossing and fucking turning. Like, you're like, oh my God. The whole time, you don't know what to do. Like, you want to talk her through. We trying to give her water. We trying to give her bread. Like, we really trying our absolute hardest. I'm going to use, my gosh, milkage. I say ill milkage. That's what I call it. But, not right. I use no filter poreless base. But this is the primer. Wait, where's my foundation? Hold on, I'll be right back. This is the primer. Yeah. I really like this primer. It's really nice. It's lightweight too. It's real lightweight. I put too much on because I'm high. But yeah, it's real lightweight. I was supposed to put that on beforehand, but you know when you high, you be tripping. Alright. So I didn't put that primer on. The primer's on. Okay? Just like it was prime time. We was trying to figure out what the fuck was about to go down. You feel me? You want to make sure you get that primer every day. The foundation I'm going to use is the HD Flawless Foundation. It's by Anastasia, I believe. No, it's by Absolute New York. Girl, you tripping. Beauty store. I paid like probably $4.99, $5.99 for this in the color espresso. But literally was trying to figure out, like, what could we do? I seen people say, you know, give her bread. Give her bread. Give her bread. I didn't seen that before, you know. When they be like, give a person bread and shit. I'm all for that, you know. If it's gonna work. I'm all for it if it's gonna work. Guess what we did? Gave her bread. Guess what happened? That girl didn't want to eat that shit. Cause seriously, nobody ain't gave us the directions on how to make her eat the bread when she in that kind of state. How you supposed to make somebody do that? Tell me. Don't worry. I'll wait. Somebody let me know. Hold on, let me smooth this. I'm at the room in the private. How you supposed to, how? So, like I said, the dudes never left. They stayed there with us. Like, trying to keep us going. That one of them choke attacks. Trying to keep us calm. And I mean, they did a damn good job at that because the bit turned into a show. Like we laughed about it. I mean, they played Crocodile Dundee with her. She did push-ups. Well, air push-ups. She acted like she was swimming and shit. She did that for like I say a good 4 hours. No lie. A good 4 hours. A good 4 hours. Now, I told y'all we was there for the weekend, but Martin Luther King Day is a 3-day weekend, so that means we had the option to either leave Sunday and just have a day of just chill that Monday when we get home, or we'll stay Sunday and leave out Monday and just, you know, go to school Tuesday, you know, do whatever we gotta. She had to go to school Tuesday. I was in school too. At that time for dental assistant, like, you know, we go to school, do what we gotta do the next day, go to work. I'm like, man, we staying till Monday. While she in that mode doing all that, I'm like, we didn't want the whole day. I know we staying till Monday. I'm gonna need sister shake back. Yo, when I tell you, when sis, the way sis had to shake back, we had to put sis in the shower with the water. Pour water on shorty. Make her shake back type shit. All right, y'all. So look, this is what you get. I mean, I don't hate it. Would I go somewhere with it? To the gas station. I don't know. I put my lashes on the wrong side. I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments below. You know, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And tell me what you think. I mean, you can also tell me what you want to see. Become a glam babe. Hit that bell. You know, so you can know when your girl has new things popping. I gotta get my nails done. I really am high though. I mean, I'm blended to the best of my abilities, and like, I'm gonna put a little clip at the end of me styling it. I mean, because right now, I just feel like I got cake on my face. My eyebrows itch. Oh, that's not eyebrows, that's eyelashes. Okay, with that being said, guys, I'm going. Thank you for watching my video.